Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys out there in YouTube land. This is Abigail from the Ritual Mindset Tarot, back with another pick a card reading. Today we are asking, what is the fate of this connection? So we'll take a look at the current energies between you and the person on your mind, and then we'll jump into what the future energies are between you and this person. So today we have 3 crystals to choose from. For pile 1, we have this calcite on these smaller things at the bed of it, and the matrix is albite. And this is from Brazil. That's pile 1, and that is going to come with the Tarot Grand Lux. This is by Cairo Marchetti. This is one of my newer tarot decks. I love his decks. I have one of his other tarot decks and also my Lenormand deck by him. So that's for pile 1. For pile 2, we have this obsidian crystal ball. I believe this is from Madagascar, but I'm not completely sure. And this crystal ball, pile 2, is with the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, one of my favorites. That's for pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have my grape jelly amethyst from Uruguay. They're known for like the deeper purple crystal amethysts in Uruguay. So it kind of looks like grape jelly. And that with pile 3 will come with the Mystic Monday Tarot. So take a moment to resonate with a pile. Pause if you have to. Otherwise, I'll see you at your reading. Hey guys, if you chose the calcite on albite and the Tarot Grand Lux, welcome to your reading, pile 1. Let me just put your crystal over to the side. Okay. So today we are asking, what is the fate of this connection? Before we jump into future energies, we're just going to take a look at what the current energies are between you and this person. When I was shuffling your cards, this is for some of you, not all of you. This is just one of the energies that were coming through. There's this energy of whether or not to move on from this or to fight for it. There was an energy also of like struggle and challenges when it came to this connection. You may have been dealing with someone who is a little bit more controlling and maybe a little bit more stubborn for some of you. But there is this energy of uncertainty and not being able to see things clearly right now. And, again, whether or not to invest in this connection and fight for it or to just move on from it. So that's for some of you, not all of you. And the signs that came up were Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. So first, we're going to take a look at the current energies between the two of you, and then we'll start with tarot. And I have a few oracle cards to clarify, and then we'll jump into the future energies within this connection. With this deck, I will have to cover, I think there are like at least 2 or 3 cards that I do have to cover because they are naked. Pile 1 and the person on their mind. What's going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind right now? Oh, this is one of them one of the ones that I need to cover up. So your first card out is the Star card, a card of Aquarius. This has to do with healing. The Star comes out after the Tower card, so there has been some sort of I'm hearing dismantling or the collapse of something that did not have a solid foundation. It may have been unstable, inconsistent energy, but there is this energy of hope and healing with the star showing up. Again, card of Aquarius. And you have the moon as well coming out, a card of Pisces, but also related to Cancer. And this is that energy that I was picking up on where things are unclear. There's uncertainty within this connection, confusion. Fears may be also a factor within fears and illusions. So there may be a lot of overthinking when it comes to, again, what to do with this connection. And it feels like you and this person, you have to bridge the gap to get to one another. I've come to notice there's these two dogs on this deck are different color. One is just pretty much like pretty chill and content, and the other one is howling at the moon, which is the white wolf. So I'm guessing one of you guys are a little bit more in tune with like your intuition and spirituality because of the connection to the moon, while the other one is kind of oblivious to it or not really as connected. What's going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind? Energy check-in. So you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a solid offer, solid new beginning for some of you. Or it could just be the first time that someone comes forward. Your person wants to come forward and offer this new beginning, solid new beginning, a pentacle that can grow into a 10 of Pentacles, which is generational wealth, a home, stability. So if things were unstable previously, they want to have something more grounded and solid this time around. But again, there is still this energy of healing that needs to be done or is currently being done, and like purification. But there's still this gap between the two of you and this confusion. You guys may be very spiritually connected, or even like intuitively connected, because you have the stars and the moon coming out. That's very like cosmic energy. Bottom of the deck energy is the Two of Wands. This is that stand still energy. No action is being taken. Things are being considered. Which way do we go? Do we choose this wand or this wand? You're considering all, like, I guess, pros and cons. If some of you guys have watched Friends and how Ross typed up the pros and cons of the two girls that he was dealing with, that's the vibe that I got. But there's this energy also of your person considering on, or even you, I guess, like, since we're asking about like energy check-in, you guys are possibly considering on whether or not to walk through this gate, to walk down this path. But there are maybe opposing forces or things to consider here, because we have green and blue. So which path do you take? Which is the right path? Which is the right direction? And that goes back to that energy that I was picking up on whether or not to invest in this Ace of Pentacles or to walk away. This is upside down. Sorry guys, this deck is like messy. You and this person may have dealt with messy. It could have been messy between the two of you. If it's not the two of you, the people, places and things around you, like the external circumstances may have been creating a mess between you, or creating conflict and challenges between the two of you. Energy check-in for pile 1 and the person on their mind. What's going on between pile 1? One fell off the table. We have twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So some of you guys may resonate with being in a twin flame connection. I was kind of getting that with a star and the moon. A lot of twin flames are opposites, like this yin yang sign, but they complement one another. When what one person lacks, the other person is stronger, and then vice versa. If you don't believe in twin flames, or it doesn't resonate, then it can just signify a very deep soulful connection that you two share. And your person may also be recognizing this as well. Or with the moon here, maybe this person, again, is not as into spirituality here, a little more practical, a little more analytical or logical. They may be feeling these strong feelings with the moon here, and they don't, they're confused as to what this is or why they're feeling the way they feel. One more please for energy check-in between pile 1 and the person on their mind. We have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So this person, or you, there's this energy of wanting to possibly level up this connection. If you guys are not together, it could be you guys coming together or coming back together for some of you. But there's this energy of transcending the obstacles that may be between the two of you. And some of you guys are coming into union or having a reunion. Bottom of the deck energy is heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. So there are some of you that are in no contact and in separation right now. And there's this energy of heartbreak between the two of you. There has been, or like change. We have like ascending, transcending here. There's a butterfly by this girl. So this heartbreak, this disconnect between the two of you may have triggered healing, the star card, and transformation. Energy check-in for pile 1 and the person on their mind. Energy check-in for pile 1 and the person on their mind. Can I get 2 cards, please? Anything from this deck? Okay, too many. Just 2 cards, please. What's going on with pile 1 and the person on their mind? So we have one that came out. We have popped the question. So we have ascending here. So for some of you may be getting engaged, or you may have been engaged or married to this person. This person may have a desire to, again, level up this connection. If there's an opportunity to bring this back around, again, we got this like more grounded, stable offer. For some of you, this could be an offer of marriage, or if it's not marriage, it's just like a higher level of commitment. So just making sure we're still recording. What's going on between pile 1? This could also mean like this person just has like thought about having a family with you, or having something more serious than what you guys currently have. So we have bad credit, debt, and unemployed. So the moon card could be, again, illusions, fears, but it could also be insecurity that someone may have. And someone in this connection may be dealing with like financial issues, financial hardships. They may be in debt, or they don't have a job, so they're maybe afraid of coming forward because they want something solid and they want to be able to offer you something, but they may not be able to offer you that much because they're trying to heal their finances. And then we have true colors. So this true colors can talk about, you know what's interesting? There's like, you see these colors here, there's like a gradient and colors here as well. Again, that like cosmic magical energy, very colorful, like a rainbow, like higher vibration energy with like very colorful energies, but very different also. So you guys may be different. You may have differences in age, culture, and religion, whatever it is. But there may have been, for some of you, where this person showed their true colors, or you showed your true colors, and it created or contributed to the separation that's happening. Someone may have been wearing a mask, and they took off their mask and their true color showed, and it caused this heartbreak or separation or breakup. And bottom of the deck energy is karmic lesson. So there may have been like a karmic cycle that has or had closed out between the two of you. And there has been like a karmic lesson that has been learned, or you guys are currently learning. Some of you guys may be into fitness, the gym, just because this lady's really fit with her six-pack. You guys may have met at the gym for some of you. Wow, look at that, guys. I just flipped this over and it says twin flames here. So some of you guys may actually be twin flames. That's crazy. Let's see. What else? What's going on between... Too many, but we see reconciliation here at the bottom, where we see preparing for union here. And then we have union there as well, so big union energy if there is a separation. It's this person's wish to have a reconnect or reconciliation, or it could be mutual. So we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest love of all. So there may have been fears when it came to opening up yourselves to one another, especially if there has been, if this tower moment that happened before this star was not with this person, say you and your person may have been hurt or heartbroken in the past, there may have been closed off, defensive, maybe more guarded. So that could be this karmic lesson where you guys are learning to open up your hearts and open yourselves up, being more vulnerable. And it's just saying that it's safe for you guys to open up your heart to love with one another. You guys may be working on balancing out your heart chakra and any wounding when it comes to love. One fell off the table. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So we have soulmate and twin flames appearing multiple times. Regardless of the label, you guys may have, again, a very deep, soulful connection. Very intuitive, very cosmic. And look what at the bottom of the deck is. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This Ace of Pentacles, a solid new beginning. This person may see you as their like northern star, their guiding light. especially if they feel lost in the light of the moon, in the darkness of the night. I'm hearing dark night of the soul. So for some of them, they're going through this karmic lesson, this purging that we saw with the star card. So maybe dark night of the soul. So we have truth. This is a quill and like a feather. So this person or you or both of you may have a desire to tell the truth, maybe of wanting another chance for this reconciliation to be together. This could also be true colors, truth, being honest and open with one another. What's going on between pile 1 and the person on their mind? So we have grounded, 22. So we were saying how this person or you want to offer this Ace of Pentacles, a solid new beginning, a more grounded and stable union with one another. And this truth may have to do with like communicating their truth of their feelings and what they see with you or with each other, like that they're very serious, that they can see you guys together long term. Also, this person may be, and you may be getting grounded with a star energy. We have magic. So this is also like look at this. This is like the pentacle. You guys may be manifesting your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. You guys may be like manifesting this new beginning with one another, this solid new beginning. So let's take a look at what the future energies are with you guys. What is the fate or the future of this connection? Will this reconciliation happen? Let's cover this star card up. I wish you guys could see the star card. Yes, she's naked, but it's very beautiful. It's tastefully done, in my opinion. Okay, we'll go back with the tarot. What is the fate and the future of this connection between pile 1 and the person on their mind? What is the fate? So 3 came out. So we have the 7 of Swords. This is a card of deception, possibly running away. And this someone may be hiding. So there may be still some like running, maybe avoidant energy for some of you. Deception, hiding. Then we have the 8 of Swords, which is still energy of feeling stuck. Still, things are still unclear here with the 8 of Swords and the blindfold. They may feel like stuck in their circumstances. If you are dealing with someone who has a third party or just responsibilities and obligations, this could also be their fears and insecurities holding them back. And you have the King of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a king who is very grounded, and he is the provider and the protector. He can signify a husband, spouse, I should say, because regardless of it being a king, it's gender and sex do not apply. So this could signify a spouse, but this is an energy of wanting to offer this pentacle and grow something solid. So this could be your person here, and there's still this energy in the future of them being very much stuck in their head, maybe running away. We have the Nine of Wands. This is a card about the wounded warrior. This guy is exhausted after all his battles. But with the lessons that they have learned from previous battles or challenges, they are that much more resilient. They're just taking a break here. And this specific Nine of Wands, usually it's a guy that's standing up with his wand, ready to defend. So Nine of Wands can be a defensive energy, guarded energy, but this person looks exhausted from the fight. So he seems to be like broken down, maybe needing to rest, take a break from all of the challenges. And that could be, for some of you, that could be why they have like run away or pulled back in the past, and they may still be very much the type that would run away because of their fears and their wounding. What are the future energies? What is the fate of this connection between pile 1 and the person on their mind? This person is very much stuck in their head. There's, a lot of like sword energy here. Please clarify the Eight of Swords for what the fate is for this connection. So we have the Ace of Wands. This person is, does desire you, wants to communicate with you, and they want a passionate new beginning with you, but they feel like they're being held back. Like they have to hide their desire for you here. And that could go back to the insecurities that they have, which could be financial or other like woundings that they may have. They do see you as a soulmate for some, but this is Two of Cups is one of my soulmate cards, but it's a card about union, connection, partnership. This person feels like emotions for you and also passion, but it's like this holding back energy still. Please clarify the King of Wands. Sorry, the King of Wands. King of Pentacles or King of Coins for future energies. We have the Page of Swords. So this, you could be dealing with a younger air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is a card about communication. It could be spying for some of you, like looking each other up. One more for the King of Pentacles. You guys may have children for some of you. Please clarify the King of Coins and the Page of Swords for future. One fell off the table. So we have the Four of Wands. So if some of you guys are married or have been married, for some of you this can also signify, we saw pop the question in the current energy. This can signify with the Four of Wands symbolizing, it could be a wedding, It could be a celebration or good news, but there's this energy of the King of Coins or the King of Pentacles coming forward with this communication, truth about wanting union. And some of you, again, they could honestly pop the question for some of you, and there could be a wedding in the future for the two of you, so something long term. There's just a need to work through this heavier energy here, but there is a passionate new beginning between the two of you coming up. With bottom of the deck energy being the Six of Coins, there will be a balancing of like give and take between the two of you. And again, there may be maybe a disparity between what one person can give versus what the other person cannot, because we saw the debt and unemployment card. But it looks like there's a hand. This person wants to offer the pentacle in order to balance out the scales. We saw karmic lesson. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Libra or asking about a Libra. This person, the King of Pentacles, wants to offer up this pentacle in order to balance things, to balance out the like give and take between the two of you. If there has been like a lot of imbalance. What is the fate of this connection? So you have trust, divine time. So there's a need to be patient and to trust that everything is working out in divine timing between the two of you, especially if this is actually like a soul connection, soul, soul mates, twin flames, all of that. Usually the divine timing is a factor. In order for, we saw the star energy, your person may just in the future may still be working through this heavier energy, or it could be you as well, but there's a need to be patient here. And nobody likes to hear that, but again, this could be a lesson in trusting the divine, trusting the plan, the divine plan. Two fell off the table. So you have reflections and projections. It's very much like this Eight of Swords energy, Seven of Swords energy. You guys may have triggered an awakening. Maybe it has caused like a reflection of any wounding, any triggers that you guys may have. And this could still be the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords energy that's being worked through but still present in the future. That's why there's a need to trust the divine timing. And we have wish fulfillment. So there is an energy. There's like, this is a very joyous and like happy card with the Four of Wands. Very much so with a wish fulfillment as well. That's like the Nine of Cups energy. So whatever your wish is between you and your person, there will be a wish fulfillment in the future. And bottom of the deck energy is release, surrender, and purge. So the need to release and trust is very important, especially for those who resonate with the divine, the twin flame connection, and the purging of, with the Nine of Cups. I was gonna say Nine of Cups, but the Star card. There's purging happening. There's transformation happening in the current energy that is still occurring in the future. There's alchemy, and you guys are both being guided. Let's see, which deck should we? future energies. What is the fate between pile 1 and their person? What is the fate of this connection? What is the future of this connection? That's a lot, but look at this. The fates coming out, showing up. What is the fate of this connection? A lot want to come out, but it's too many. What is the fate of this connection? Oop, one fell off the table. We have Treasure Island. This is a very abundant energy here with a treasure chest. But the chest is not only full of gold, it's full of like hearts coming out. So we see it's a turtle here in the ocean. So this treasure island, this desire to open up the chest, open up your heart, and embrace this like really abundant connection, or it has the potential to be abundant. Maybe taking a lot of time with the turtle here, divine time. But there is love here, or emotions and passion, and apart from that, there is a desire to bring it into something grounded and solid, which is a very good sign. It's not completely easy. It's not all gumballs and gumdrops or whatever. What is the fate? So we have yin, which is the feminine energy. Feminine energy talks about like being passive, receiving. So if you guys have any woundings with receiving love, having your needs met, there is an energy of receiving here, working on the divine feminine energies. Maybe any woundings that have to do with like mother. This connection may be healing that aspect. We have no place like home. So 4 of Wands, number 4 has to do with like stability, grounded, home. So some of you guys may move in with one another and share a home. For others, it's just this energy of you guys feeling like you two belong together, feeling very comfortable with one another, because there is a soulful bond here, regardless of the label. We have deep knowing. This is that very intuitive energy that we were picking up on with the moon. Look, 2 more moons showing up in your reading. So some of you guys are Pisces, or have Pisces or Cancerian energy. And we have between worlds. This is like the 2 of Wands energy, being kind of stuck energy. But eventually movement will happen here. So things may be initially stuck in the future, but then movement will happen. Celebration, color. We saw a lot of color. You and this person may bring out a lot, like very strong, vibrant energy, maybe playful energy between the 2 of you. This connection, after going through this darker period here, has helped you guys like stand in your power, or recognize your power, recognize your worth. This blue ribbon here looks like a helix, so it may have helped you to heal any like wounding when it comes to like generational wounding, even for some of you. And bottom of the deck energy is come to the edge. This is very much like the Fool energy, so new beginning energy, putting in the effort, risking. So for some of you guys, this may be a risk that you guys will have to take in order to bring this together or bring this back together. But we have hearts here, we have hearts here as well. So once there is this energy of connecting with the heart space, there's a desire to tell the truth. Let's see, one more deck. What is the fate of this connection? So we have abundance. You have Treasure Island here with this treasure chest, and you also have abundance. So there's a lot of this energy of being able to create something beautiful here with the King of Pentacles and also the Wands energy, the Four of Wands energy. We have simplicity. With a feather, this reminds me of signs from spirit, angels. I usually find feathers like randomly, and I take it as a sign from spirit, like synchronicities. But this can also be about like purging, like cleaning the slate, because this feather is white. So there is this energy of maybe a clean slate for those of you that are that this is something that's coming back around. This also reminds me of, since the blue sky, communication, opening up, communicating their truth. We saw the feather also with a truth card in the first part of the reading. And we have standstill. That's that between worlds. And Two of Wands energy, Eight of Swords. So there again, there's a need to be patient and surrendering in this connection. So since we're asking about the fate of this connection, there is this potential for something solid and possibly long-term, higher level of commitment for some of you. And this could be an abundant connection, but there is possibly more of a weight. We have community on the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys may be part of the LGBTQ community here with the rainbow. But community could also be about like family and friends that may be factors that may serve as an obstacle in the future, possibly, or they would have to be considered. Since they're butterflies, the community of butterflies, possibly in the past. And again, look, rainbow energy. We were picking up on the different colors in the first part of your reading. So this is a very magical connection here. Rainbow, very colorful. But for some of you, the community, whether it's their family, their friends, whatever it is, maybe external factors or people were not approving of this connection, and that's why there's this energy of having to hide, being confused, feeling stuck. There may be a change within the people around you or the circumstances around you that will like change or be unblocked in order for this wish fulfillment to come through. Some of you guys may just be like forming a community that you guys are possibly like soul connection. So maybe connecting with higher vibe people. Your vibe attracts your tribe type of thing. And it's almost like a blessing or a gift from the divine. A gift from learning your karmic lesson that you're supposed to. But there's transformation happening. You guys are transforming, but you guys may also be transforming your communities or creating a community that will help bring about more like light, magical energy. We saw the magic card in the first part. And so, yeah, so it looks like pile one, there may still be a need to be patient with the standstill energy, but just know that transformation is happening within this connection, within your person, within you too, I'm sure. And there's a need to trust. Let's just finish this off with some advice. Advice for my pile ones in regards to this connection. Advice for my pile one. So you have magic opportunity. We saw the magic card. Embrace the unexpected, seize the chance for transformation. So maybe there's a need to change your outlook on the current situation and circumstances between the two of you, and to just know that things are happening, even if it feels like standstill energy. Try to see the magic around you, the opportunities around you, and see it as something that is helping you transform, creating alchemy within you. And if it's what you want, regardless of the challenges, you are manifesting and calling in this connection. So, but focus on yourself, focus on the magic that you are and the magic around you, and that'll help bring about positive change, and it'll help pull this person in if that's what you want. Focus on gratitude and also staying optimistic, even if it feels hopeless at times. You got the star card, so needing to stay keeping your hope. One more for my pile one's advice. So you have worth the effort. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. A lot about growth and transformation. Knowing your dedication will lead to rewarding discoveries. So you had the Treasure Island card and the Abundance card. Again, it feels like you guys are going through a journey where there are challenges and obstacles that have to be worked through. And sometimes you may feel like that Nine of Wands energy. The guy where he's like sitting down and kind of, it looks like he's giving up, but don't give up. Keep your hope and just keep going. And just know that the challenges are just making you stronger. These lessons are making you stronger, helping you to step into your power like that flamingo with a crown, right? And bottom of the deck energy. Look, true. You had truth and true colors, true intentions. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you toward genuine fulfillment. So just stay true to yourself. Authenticity and like genuine people. Authentic and genuine people are very hard to find nowadays, but you're being guided to just focus on maybe like building yourself up and being your most truest, your most authentic and most genuine version of yourself. And again, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So you'll call in not only this person, but maybe people that you can build a community with. So pile one, that is your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. Thank you to my subscribers for your continued support. I am so grateful for you guys connecting with me in the comments, watching my videos, hitting the like button, sharing. I'm very grateful for you guys being here. If you are watching this and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I do more readings like this one. With that said, pile one, I hope you have a good day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you at the next reading. Bye, guys. Doot. Hey, guys, if you chose the Rider-Waite and the Black Obsidian Crystal Ball, welcome to your reading, pile 2. Let me just move your crystal. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the ultimate question is, what is the fate of this connection with the person on your mind? First, we're going to take a look at the an energy check-in of what's going on between the two of you right now. When I was shuffling your cards, I picked up on an energy of an ending. There may have been a very painful ending within this connection. So there may be some of you who are in separation, no contact. Someone may have pulled back their energy, and now there's a desire to come back, and there's this desire for peace. There is desire and passion here for you, pile 2. So for some of you, it may start off like if it is like a reunion or someone coming from their past. They may come in kind of like flirty, maybe a booty call for some of you even. But yeah, there's this desire for someone from your past to come in and wanting a new start with you. The signs that were coming through were Virgo and Aries. You may have been dealing with someone who may have been a little bit more very much into their like ego. Maybe pride was an issue, so some of you guys may have been dealing with a Leo as well. No offense to my Leos, it's just, I connect the lion with pride and everything. But let's see what the cards show. Current energies between pile 2 and the person on their mind. What's going on between pile 2 and the person on their mind? Current energies. So 3 came out. We have the 2 of Cups. This is one of my soulmate cards, but if you do not resonate with that, this is a card about partnership, connection, and union. So some of you guys may have been in a union, or there's a desire for this reunion. We have the 10 of Wands. 10s are the end of a cycle, so this talks about maybe a very heavy period or cycle between the two of you that's coming to an end. And we have the Hierophant, which is the card of Taurus. This has to do with traditions, beliefs. It can talk about a teacher or a mentor, but this can also talk about commitment. Some of you guys may be married. Another card of Taurus here with the Empress showing up. Or you may be dealing with someone who is married or was married and is no longer married. They may be divorced or separated for some of you. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone who is maybe has a fear of commitment or a little bit more commitment phobic. Please clarify. So I was thinking, please clarify the 2 of Cups, and you have the King of Cups. There are deep feelings for one another here with the King of Cups showing up. But this may not be obvious on the surface here with the 4 of Pentacles, because someone may be a little more closed off and guarded. This guy is covering his heart space with his pentacle, so you or your person may be a lot more like logical and practical, so when it comes to emotions, they may not be as comfortable. With the Two of Cups next to the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups, there may be this energy of feeling like holding back feelings, like very big feelings here for some of you. Someone may be holding back their very deep feelings and desire for this union, because the King of Cups, they on the surface look very put together, very, like you can't tell anything that's going on beneath the surface, and beneath the surface are these very deep feelings, these very deep seas. They run deep. Please clarify the Ten of Wands for current energies between pile 2. Why is the Ten of Wands here? So we have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, yeah. So there has been a very challenging cycle or period with the Ten of Wands being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So there has been some sort of heartbreak, pain, being left out in the cold, maybe somebody again distancing themselves, running away, isolating themselves, and it's made someone in this connection feel rejected and hurt, deeply hurt. There's a lot of like conflict, maybe obstacles around you guys. This is conflict here. This can talk about conflict between you and the person, or just a lot of like competition, outside interference. Please clarify the Hierophant. So we have the Queen of Cups, guys. Look at that. The King and Queen of Cups showing up. Also the Two of Cups. You guys are a match. Some of you guys are married, like a married couple. But if not, it's you guys on an energetic level are a match here with the King and Queen of Cups showing up with the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's conflict, there's challenges here. And the Hanged Man is at the bottom of the deck. This is the card of Pisces. This is talking about, on one hand, surrendering to like the environment and the circumstances, but also this talks about like clarity and like a change of perspective. For some of you, this could talk about if you or your person had like fears of commitment. There may have been a change in perspective here, because you two can mutually be feeling this Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords energy, because it is between the King and Queen of Cups here. Yeah, there's a lot of stress, overthinking, anxiety, maybe even crying within this connection. And there's this desire for a new beginning. This is a card of Aquarius with a Fool. I don't read reversals, but taking that into account, there may be delays and obstacles since it showed up in the reverse. Two came out. You have Mask, not showing true feelings, which we said somebody's maybe hiding their feelings, holding back here with the Ten of Wands. True feelings, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, or gaslighting. Someone's wearing a mask. And then we have the Snake, competition, Five of Pentacles, and Five of Five of Wands energy. I just realized this is the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Hierophant is a 5. There's big change happening. There's going to be a shift because 5 talks about challenge but also change, and in numerology 555 is like big change. So we have the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So some of you guys are possibly asking about someone who is already married, and that's why there's this energy of having to wear a mask, holding back feelings, competition. But there may have been this recognition, this like soul recognition of emotions, feelings. Bottom of the deck energy is addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint, holding back. This person's heart may be blocked since we saw the Four of Pentacles before. With the Nine of Swords here, you guys can be obsessively thinking about each other, stressing about this connection, and someone may be maybe a little more codependent in their connections. For others, you may be asking about someone who is dealing with an addiction. It could be sexual addiction, it could be substances. Since I picked up a little bit on like non-committal energy for some. Again, you know, an addiction to maybe dating physical things with other people type of addiction as well. Could be addiction to validation. And it's like that addiction to attention for some of you. What's going on between pile 2 and the person on their mind? What's going on between pile 2? So we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So there's this desire to for this union and to discuss with one another, maybe to open up your hearts and be honest about feelings here. Because again, you guys, both feelings, both the King and Queen of Cups feel deeply. There, you know, there is a desire and there may be an opportunity to have like a heart-to-heart conversation. And we have passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So that was like an energy that I picked up on when I was shuffling your cards. This person wanting to come in, maybe again in like a flirty, passionate way, but there's a lot of desire and passion between you and this person. Look at this chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction. It could be because of this soul level connection. For some of you, it could be like eye contact that like magnetizes you to one another, like this angel and this lady. If you see here heart to heart as well, this guy is with this girl, but she's very invested in him, like intensely looking at him, but he's looking at someone else. So I do believe some of you guys are dealing with someone who's dealing with someone else or other people, but they're focused on someone else, not their partner, or they just get, maybe this person gets easily distracted by other options here with the Five of Wands. Or this can signify if they are with somebody else and they're very passionate and attracted to you. This person may be obsessed over you. Current energies between pile 2. We have one fell off the table, but you have love message, heart-to-heart conversations. Actually, two more fell off the table. But there's this energy of communication coming in with heart-to-heart conversation and love message. So that maybe the honestly discuss your feelings with each other is telling the truth, taking off the mask. We have workplace affairs. So some of you guys may work together, and you guys may be considered like an affair. No judgment here, but that energy is coming through. And we have karmic ties. 5 of Wands could be other people. Karmic ties. They may be with a karmic partner that they need to release in order to be able to come forward and discuss their true feelings. They may be in a very toxic connection, or have had like a past with like toxic connections. And bottom of the deck energy is married with a Hierophant here. Some of you guys are married, and others of you are asking about somebody else who is already married or committed. Under that is faith, healing, meditation, and praying. So the Hierophant and the Hanged Man are very divine energy. So you and your person may be turning to spirit or God or the universe and trying to gain clarity. For some of you, you guys may have, or your person may have had like this divine download about this connection, maybe recognition of this connection. So let's take a look at the future energies. We'll use the same tarot deck and see if there is a shift or change as we ask, what is the fate of this connection? So Spirit, can you please show us what is the fate of this connection between pile 2? I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. What is the fate between pile 2 and the person on their mind? It looks like someone may have walked away in the past. I saw Virgo energy, but wanting like a solid new beginning, solid new offer for a new beginning, because they have very deep feelings. They may have been very selfish in the past, very self-focused, very wounded and guarded as well. Future, what is the fate and future of the connection for pile 2 and the person on their mind? What is the fate of this connection between pile 2 and the person on their mind? We have the King of Cups showing up again. Yes, this King of Cups wanting to tell the truth about their feelings. So some of you guys are dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Or you may also be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have the Page of Pentacles. We saw Taurus come up twice. So some of you guys are dealing with a younger earth sign who wants to come forward and offer their small pentacle. It is a little gesture. It could be a little message, like a flirty little message, but they want to come forward. You see, like, they may have very deep emotions here because it's in the king, it's in king form, but they may feel like a page when it comes to what they can offer you. Maybe they can offer you only a little bit, maybe because they're building themselves up, whether they're in school, trying to level up their career. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so they're slowly going towards their their goals. It is like a slower moving energy with the Knights or Pentacles in general, but this person is trying to ground themselves and build themselves up. We have the Hermit. So this is that Virgo energy I was picking up on. So in the future, there may still be this energy of someone, whether you or your person, maybe pulling back your energy. Maybe it's like someone coming out of this Hermit energy, because bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone who has a tendency to like detach or isolate themselves, and then rushing back in, like a little bit inconsistent, ungrounded energy here. Actually, let's clarify these. Please clarify the King of Cups. Please clarify the King of Cups for future. We have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is very attractive. Regardless of how they look physically, energetically, they like pull people in with their warmth, their vibrant energy. They are dynamic and creative, very intuitive too. But this person has very deep feelings for you, and they are very attracted to you. They find you very beautiful. Very beautiful. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy showing up. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles for future energy. So we have the Page of Wands. Some of you guys are dealing with a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you guys may actually be married to this person and you have children. But this person, again, wanting to come forward with like flirty message, maybe an invitation, but something like a small little message, small little gesture, since it's only a page. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, a new beginning, something real, something solid. Please clarify the Hermit. So we have the Five of Cups. This is a card of loss, sadness, grieving. We have the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's a card about like a little bit negative thinking, self-limiting beliefs that prevent someone from going towards their desires. Please clarify future energies. Please clarify the Hermit and the Five of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this person may feel like this could be them like pulling back their energy, missing you while you guys, if there is like a separation or no contact, this person missing you. But they're like afraid of getting rejected here because they see you as someone who's high value, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Not only are you beautiful in this sense, but you're compassionate and nurturing and very like loving. Oh, look what's interesting. There is an age difference for some of you here, because we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. So age difference for some of you again, but excuse me, this person feels like if it's not age, it could be differences in maturity level. They feel like you may be a little bit more mature or advanced in life, and that's why they can only, you know, show up as a page here. So that could be why there's this disconnect or isolation energy here. So in the future, there is this energy of your person slowly coming towards you with the Knight of Pentacles, wanting to offer you something solid, something real, something that could be grounded into the ground, and then creating a big family tree or a home. They see you as high value though here. So this person in the future will slowly come towards you with small little gestures here. We have Chiron, guarded, and wounds. That's this Five of Cups can talk about like maybe wounding, or their wounding causes them to isolate or avoid, run away. So there's still that energy of this person still being guarded, and that could be why they're making their approach slowly with the Knight of Pentacles. Future, what is the fate of this connection? One fell off the table. We have guilt and sabotage. So there is this energy of regret here in the future. So there's still a little bit of challenging energy. This person may feel like they sabotage this connection when they pull back their energy for some of you. What is the fate of this connection between pile 2? We have family, home, and commitment. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone who can only do these like small messages or hints of like, you know, a little bit of flirtation or whatever it is, and they can't show their like deep emotions because of this family situation, commitment that they may already be in. And bottom of the deck energy is detachment and cold. So in the future energies, there may still be possibly this energy of your person detaching, and that's why we have the Five of Cups, because they are dealing with a spouse that's serving as a block or an obstacle. So this again, there may be, I know that's not easy to hear, pile 2, but you know, it's not about this person's feelings. They have deep feelings, maybe even like a recognition of a deep soul connection, but this person is still kind of stuck in their circumstances in the future. We have Treasure Island. So there is a potential for this connection. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone who has wounding related to like their family growing up, their programming when it came to connection, intimacy, and love. And that's something that they are dealing with, because not everyone here is dealing with someone who is married and committed. For those of you that are not dealing with someone committed, this person has some like toxic patterns when it comes to love and intimacy. Maybe it's a fear of rejection, fear of commitment again, that they're working through, and they may have a recognition or recognize their like behavioral patterns when it comes to sabotaging something when it comes to like love and connection. We have storm, unexpected, harvest. So there is like very abundant energy here with the Pentacles and Treasure Island. There's like a potential for this to grow into something fruitful and fulfilling, but it's on a turtle. And just like the Knight of Pentacles, turtles are very slow moving. There's a need for this new beginning to start, possibly a risk. What is the fate So we have round and round. This can talk about cycles. So you guys may have been going through a cycle together, and there's still this energy of going through cycles. However, there's a lot of, I wanted to say there's a lot of like water energy. So like, again, deep feelings, and here water, and the King of Cups, water, right? So this person is very much in their feels. But despite the round and round, there is progress being made, even though it feels like cycles after cycles. This shell, or yeah, it looks like a shell, is expanding outwards. So these cycles are helping to transform and heal this energy of wounding and sabotage and guilt. So it, the triggerings, the pain within this connection, or challenges I should say, serves as a purpose in order to maybe bring this up to the surface. And some soulmates and soul connections, not all soulmates are, romantic, and they are in your life for a reason, which could be a lesson, a season, or a lifetime. So for some of you, you may be dealing with someone who is like a karmic soulmate, someone that comes into your life in order to teach you a lesson and to trigger woundings, to bring it to the surface to be dealt with. You have to feel it to heal it, instead of avoiding and detaching. And that could be that Ace of Swords is clarity, communication, truth. Also the Hanged Man is about that clarity. One more for the fate. What is the fate of this connection? And we have not for you. So for some of you, this can talk about this person or this connection may not be for your highest and best good. Especially with these cycles, and maybe like your person detaching if they are still very toxic and leaving you in this energy of the Five of Cups, and it's like cyclical and no change, then this person may not be for your best interest to be with. Or if this person is in a commitment already and kind of like stringing you along, then this person may not be for you. Bottom of the deck energy is a leg up. New life under that. So this has to do with support. The bear reminds me of like finances in Lenormand, so money. There may be this energy of needing help when it comes to finances, and that could be definitely like a factor that this person has, that if they have a new life, that maybe finances would be affected. Timing is definitely a factor here. There may be a need for patience dealing with this person. In order for you guys to be together, there may be some healing, change that has to come about, or maybe needing to leave one connection for another. The Not For You card can also talk about recognizing like your own boundaries, like what you will and will not accept within this connection and your life in general. Or like discernment on what you want to invest in, who you want to invest in here. Needing to decide between one or the other, which one is for you, which one is not for you. We have stillness. So there's this energy of stillness and like a standstill, no movement energy. But stillness can also talk about like this hermit energy, going within, really deciding, is this connection good for you? Is this for you? And gaining that clarity. You guys may both be needing to work on wounding and gaining clarity. Too many. We have security, kind of that like finances that I was picking up on. There's the like a factor of like finances, material wealth here. Security is very important in this connection. That could be why we were picking up on like having, it may be taking a risk when it comes to moving forward with this connection. There may be a loss in security and stability for some of you. And we have this thriving energy. So maybe for some time there will be, this hermit energy, disconnect, stillness, standstill energy. But in the future there is this energy of finding this groundedness and the security within this connection, and to finally being able to thrive. Look at this polar bear, more polar bear and star symbology. Interesting. Openness. So there's a need for someone to take the lead and step up here in this connection. This person that's on your mind may need to build the courage, do the healing, and take the lead here with leadership. They are trying to connect with like the divine, the universe here. With the hermit, we see both polar bears here and stars. So they may see you as, and more stars here. So this could be a very like cosmic connection. The star card in tarot has to do with healing, purging, and also having hope. So I think there's this energy of needing to stay optimistic if there are doubts. If this person is someone that you want to be with and there is an opportunity in the future to be with, this energy of needing to keep hope, keep the hope alive. Openness. There's a need to maybe open up intuitively, and a truth has to be told. Like something is not, there could be something hidden and that needs to be like spoken between the two of you. Like there needs to be more openness between the two of you, and that could be coming in the future. See, taking risks. There's a risk here that has to be taken in order for this to move forward. So it looks like this person is slowly coming towards you with this truth, maybe about being married with the Four of Wands. Maybe this connection or marriage that they have ended. Some of you guys may be asking about someone who is has been divorced or has left like a long-term relationship, and they're still very guarded. They're still very wounded, and they're still like maybe emotionally unavailable, and that's why they're like tend to be inconsistent, and they're slowly coming towards you. They want to maybe keep it a little lighter, a little more casual in the meantime, in the future. But there's a need to be discerning and also to have your boundaries up and know your worth here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So let's get you some advice. Pile 2. There may be a need to really tap into your intuition about this person and this connection. Like, is it good for you? Is it if it's toxic? You know, do you really want this connection? Is it really right for you if it's like toxic? Sorry guys. Give me a sec. Can I get advice from my pile 2s in regards to this connection? 2 cards please for my pile 2s. Thank you for the 2 cards. Okay, so you have Ignite Creation. Harness innovation, fuel imagination, and witness manifestation as answers unfold in your journey of discovery. So there's a need to tap in to creating. The Queen of Wands is a very creative energy. And the Queen of Pentacles can put it into, like, ground it into the 3D. Maybe there's something creative that you are wanting to do or explore that can eventually make you money. So if you are in this energy of like waiting for this person, being very stressed out and sad, that you may benefit from like channeling that pain into something creative that can ultimately make you money. And we have Crystal of Clarity. That's a really nice quartz. Illuminate your path with openness. We saw the openness card under one of the oracle decks. So there may be a need for you to open up yourself a little bit more. So your person may be guarded and closed off, but you may also be guarded and closed off. Illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. So open yourself up to opportunities. Maybe for some of you, you can open your options up as well. So not to put all your eggs in one basket with this person. Just, opening up your perspective, your options, whatever it is. But there's a need for you to open up and maybe open yourself up to different opportunities in general. Yeah. And then you have Stand Strong. With defenses as your shield, find strength in preservation, guarding what matters most. So there's a need to tap into your strength, Leo energy, and pretty much protecting yourself here. Protect your energy, pile 2. So pile 2, that is your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. If you did like it, please hit the like button as it helps me a lot with the algorithm. To my subscribers, thank you guys so much for your continued support. I love connecting with you guys through the comments. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and don't forget to share. If you are watching this and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I post more readings like this. With that said, pile 2, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye guys. Doot. Hey guys, if you chose the Mystic Mondays Tarot and the Grape Jelly Amethyst, welcome to your reading, pile 3. Let me just put down your crystal. Okay, so today we are asking, what is the fate of this connection? First, we're going to do an energy check-in to see what the energies are between the two of you right now. And then we'll jump into the future energy. When I was shuffling your cards, I got an energy of someone someone from the past coming back and wanting union or a reunion. There's passion and also feelings here that I picked up on. I picked up on the sign of Pisces and fire sign Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also Cancer energy. So let's take a look at what's going on right now between you and this person. So we have Judgment. This could be about a reunion. Bringing back something to life. You and this person there may be differences between the two of you, but it's like you guys complement one another. And when I say differences, it could be age, religion, culture, whatever it is. But I picked that up here with these dots here. There is also an energy of you guys mirroring one another. This looks like a glass door or a mirror facing one another, because Judgment is number 20, XX. It's like this, you guys are very similar. You guys may have differences when it comes to maybe like external factors, but on a soul level, you guys are like mirroring, like mirror souls, or maybe twin souls for some of you, if you believe in like higher level of connection. You guys may share past lives too here with the pyramids, maybe ancient Egypt, if you guys have an interest in that or belief in past lives. There's this energy of crossing paths. So we have Justice. This is a card of Libra. Judgment is, I believe, Scorpio, but I've heard it being connected to Capricorn as well. Justice is a card about balance, karmic lessons, karmic justice. It's about doing the right thing or righting wrongs. If there has been any type of misdeeds, deceptions, betrayals in the past, this is about the balancing of the scales of karma. So there may have been like a karmic lesson, or someone got their karma within this connection. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Holy moly, these are all major arcana. There's a big shift in terms of like destiny happening here. The Wheel of Fortune talks about cycles in life. And you guys may have been going through a cycle, and there may have been an ending of a cycle, and then another cycle opening up between the two of you. I always say that this reminds me of an umbrella. So that makes me think of like rain and then tears. So tears may have been shed in this connection. The Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys may be dealing with a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is a knight who is coming towards someone slowly. very slowly, but they are able to offer something real, something solid here with this pentacle. They are one of the most reliable knights in the deck because they're like slow and meticulously coming towards the person. Yeah, this could be someone from your past. This can also talk about someone you may have known since childhood, or you met in childhood, or there may be children involved for some of you. If there was like any imbalance between the two of you when it came to effort or like investing in this connection, there's a desire for the, your person or someone in this connection, there's a desire to invest in this connection. There may have been some delays, obstacles, or some wait that you guys had to wait for this thing to come around or to come back around. But there's a desire to invest and put in the work with the scales of justice. What's happening between pile 3 and the person that they're asking about? We have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone who has an addiction or is recovering from addiction, whether it's sex, vice, like drugs, alcohol. You may be dealing with someone who is maybe more codependent in their relationships. They could also have like some toxic patterns or behaviors in relationships, and they may be obsessing over you in this connection. They may have been very possessive and maybe controlling for some of you. What's going on in this connection between pile 3 and the person on their mind? What's going on? Energy check-in. We have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So there's this energy of like racking your brain, being very much in like the anxiety, overthinking energy here. This can also talk about like music, since cassette tapes held music. There may be songs that remind you of your person and vice versa. So you guys may have a connection to music or a very musical connection. Bottom of the deck energy is coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So there may be an opportunity or an invitation or an offer for you and this person to maybe meet up if you guys are not in contact or in minimal contact. There's a desire for, again, a new beginning, a new cycle to start up between the two of you. After we have stabbed in the back here, so there may have been some sort of like betrayal in the past. It also says friendship, so this may be someone who is a friend or from your friend group. You guys may have started off as friends. You guys may have like the show Friends, that may be relevant. What's going on between pile 3, energy check-in? We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations bring you together. So some of you guys, again, may have like a soul connection with this person, but you guys are manifesting each other back into your to each other's lives. And that's possibly what, like you guys may be obsessively thinking about one another or someone in this connection is, and it's like manifesting this possible new beginning, or like a reunion or union. And we have let your friends help you. Yeah, so some of you guys are like friends or started off as friends. Ask for and accept support from others. You guys may have mutual friends, or there may have been like external influences here that may have affected this connection. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there may have been maybe toxic friends or family, or like wounding that came from like childhood that is like being healed with addiction. Maybe with addiction, it could be like poor coping mechanisms that they developed, like maladaptive coping mechanisms that they've developed because of any like toxic family dynamics growing up. What's going on between pile 3 and the person that they're asking about? What's going on? Energy check-in. What's going on between pile 3 and the person? So we have 2. We have psycho, crazy, ex, obsessed, and won't let go. So there's that like big energy of obsessed. This is a very creepy card. Hopefully you're not dealing with someone who's psycho, but this may just be talking about someone who is a little more obsessive, maybe Scorpio placements. I understand because I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, and I tend to, I'm not going to say obsess, but maybe like get okay, a little obsessive about certain things or whatever. But yeah, so this person may just be very much like codependent and obsessive about you, or you may have that. Then we have trap. Trap may talk about maybe feeling trapped in maybe their fears, their mind, overthinking, maybe having insecurities, maybe feeling trapped in their circumstances currently. For some of you, someone may need to move in order to be able to bring this connection to like come towards it. I mean, because it looks like they're trapped in this building courtyard. Maybe some of you, they may live with family or roommates, like friends that are toxic, or living with an ex and they need to leave in order for them to come towards you. This connection is a wish fulfillment for both of you. You guys are mirroring each other. We have round and round cycles, triggers, and lessons. That's that Wheel of Fortune energy. You guys may have had like multiple cycles together. But these triggerings bring about like a stronger version of yourself. So if this is a soul connection that is meant to trigger and help you level up. This could be like a karmic soulmate for some of you, even like twin flame connections may resonate for some of you, and they trigger these woundings in order for you to heal them. You feel it to heal it, right? But there's this, regardless of the challenges that you guys have faced, this again is very much like a wish fulfillment energy here. Side hustle. So somebody may have some like insecurities when it comes to their finances. That's why some of them may not be able to like leave their living situation because they may not have enough financially to do so. What's going on between pile 3? We have jealousy. So there's that, like, maybe this person may be very jealous. You may be very jealous, or maybe their friends and family, there may be jealous or evil eyeing this connection if there are people that are not supporting this connection. There's a need to protect your energy, pile 3. And we have magic. So if there's jealousy and magic, someone may be, I don't know, casting spells against, hopefully not pile 3, but I don't know, some people are psycho. Like this person, this is not for everyone, but I'm getting this storyline of someone who has like this ex who is crazy and may do like dark magic because they are jealous. So there's just a need to protect your energy. That is not for everyone. This magic, this is a pentacle. So we have calling in your soulmate, prayers, affirmations, and visualization. So there is magic within this connection, or this feels like a very like soulful connection. So like it is, regardless of whether it being possibly like a karmic soulmate, it's still a divine connection. There is magic within this connection. We see 3 major arcanas. There's big shifts, there's magic happening. Pentacle meaning something coming to fruition in the 3D, in the 3rd dimension, in the material world. So you and this person currently may be manifesting this connection into the 3D. You guys may be very intuitively linked. You guys are mirroring each other. And we have home here with the trap and home. It's similar, like this looks like a courtyard. So living situations may be very what do I want to say, like it's a factor. You guys may live together for some of you, or have lived together before. Look at that. I said past these pyramids. I said maybe you guys like had a past life. Look at that past life pyramid, ancient Egypt. That's crazy. But there may also be with that. Sorry, I got off course there. But there may also be a focus on grounding and gaining stability here with the home. So that's currently what the current energies are. Let's take a look at the future energies and see how they shift, because they're, all major arcanas, there's shifts happening on a big scale, I guess. Based on like the big picture of everything, I should say. The big picture of this connection. What is the fate of this connection between pile 3 and the person on their mind. Seeing Pisces energy strongly. For those of you that are in separation, after some time apart, there may be this energy of like a new, solid new beginning. Someone in this connection wanting to offer a solid new beginning, a grounded new beginning after some time apart. For those of you that are in separation. Future. What is the fate of this connection between pile 3? So we have the 5 of Cups. This is an energy of sadness, longing, missing, grieving. So there may be this energy in the future of like missing one another. We have the World card coming up again, so there may be an ending to this longing, grieving, sad energy here with the World card showing up. 5 of Pentacles at the bottom. 5-5. Big change. 5 is the number of change, challenges. So maybe the end of this challenge, grieving energy. What is the fate of this connection? What is the fate of this connection with pile 3 and the person on their mind? Wow. Same energy. So we have Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. So Judgment again is this bringing it back around, reunion, bringing it back to life after this ending. The Wheel of Fortune showing up again. The wheel is turning and Justice showing up again. So as I was saying, there's this energy of like the bigger picture, the perspective of the bigger picture with you and this person. In the future, there will be this Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Justice energy still influencing this connection. So like destiny is playing out. This person coming back. They may just be very, very slow as the Knight of Pentacles, as I was saying. I feel like this energy with the World, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, and Justice coming out again. Like first you had 3 major arcanas, now you have 4. It's like it feels divine and destined and fated right here. Like on like a physical level, the energy feels like it's in my stomach, almost like that feeling of like anticipation. Maybe there's like a build up, but also like nervousness. Maybe there's this intuitively you guys can feel that there's this possible new beginning in the horizon. I'm hearing that you guys, like on a soul level, if you guys are solely, connected soul connection, I should say, that you guys go way back, because this looks like an atom to me, or like something like that. And you go back way back from the beginning. It's like you guys may have shared multiple past lives together. What I said before about crossing paths, you guys may have crossed paths in many lifetimes. So we have present, abundant, and gratitude. So there's this abundance energy between you and this person in the future. This connection may have taught you to really focus on gratitude and focusing on the abundance of not only this connection, the potential for like an abundant connection, but also like as this guy's looking out, it's just recognizing the abundance that surrounds the person, and staying in the moment, staying in the present, being grateful for this connection, and for the like maybe this divine connection has awakened that type of like optimistic thinking, for those of you that resonate with being a little bit more like focused on fears, maybe negative thinking. Look at this. We have the Ace of Water, or Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is that cup of love. For some of you, it could talk about like someone telling someone about their feelings, asking them out. For others, it could be like an apology if there was some sort of like betrayal. With Justice card here, balancing the scales of karma. I'm hearing ocean of emotion here with the Ace of Cups. Someone is in their feelings. We have North Node, Cosmic, and Purpose. Yes, this is a very like cosmic and divine connection. This may actually be a connection that helps to give you clarity on your life's purpose, your divine purpose. It's to guide you to like your ultimate life's purpose in this life. South Node has to do with like past lives. North Node has to do with this current life, I believe. I hope I didn't mix that up, but I'm pretty sure that that North Node is like the current iteration, or the current life that we are in. And we have Mercury, messages, travel, and communication. So there's the Ace of Cups. Communication is coming in if you guys are in little to no contact. For some of you, you guys may need to travel to one another if there is a distance between you, or you guys may travel together in the future as well. With the world, it could be you guys traveling the world. So you have two that came out. We have Yin energy. This is that feminine energy. It's about receiving, learning to receive. And it's the divine feminine energy as well. So maybe you guys both have like wounding when it comes to like yin energy, maybe mother wounding as well. You guys may have been the type to like be an overgiver, and it would be difficult for you to accept gracefully. This is like a passive energy, so there may be a little bit of a standstill energy as well before this turn of the wheel. And then we have come to the edge. This reminds me a lot like the Fool energy, a leap of faith. I said fate. So a leap of faith and into a new beginning. And it's for love here. You see the hearts and everything. But I always feel like with this card, there's like a risk. Like coming towards you or coming towards each other. There may be a risk that has to be taken, or maybe a sacrifice needs to be made in order to bring this connection around. You know, again, you guys mirror each other. There may be differences, but I'm getting like very complementary. I was looking at this Five of Cups earlier, and this is orange and this is like blue-green. Even though they're different colors, and they make a beautiful like wave of colors. We have poised. This fairy here, it looks like she's jumping for joy. So there's this joyful energy, or like an energy, a reason to celebrate. This is a lot very similar to one another in terms of like imagery, like dancing. Some of you guys are dancers or like to dance. We have not for you. So for some of you, this can talk about this person that you're asking about is not for you or not in your best interest to be with. This can also talk about learning discernment and having boundaries, deciding what is for you and what is not for you. That could be a lesson within this connection as well. Being strategic and discerning. For some of you with this ending, you may decide to not bring this back around and choose to end this round and round and have a new beginning in love with someone else. But I think a lot of you are dealing with someone that you may have had challenges with, and you may have had doubts where you may feel like this is not the person for you. This could talk about doubts as well. Bottom of the deck is round and round. You know what I realized? I picked up 4 cards from this deck and I only meant to take 2. So I feel like there have been like mistakes in this connection, because when I was clearing the table between pile 2 and your pile 3, I took my sweetgrass and I accidentally like dipped it in the wax of my candle, and it like grew into a big flame, and it's like I felt like it was a little bit like messy when I was dealing with that. So I feel like maybe things have gotten messy in the past between you and this person, and it's kind of like there were mistakes and confusion We have round and round at the bottom of the deck, and that talks about those cycles. Regardless of it, these cycles, they help to expand out, because this shell is not looping back on itself. It's actually going out and expanding. So these cycles of karmic lessons has helped you to expand and grow. Let's see what's under round and round. Treasure Island. So there is like abundant energy that's here between you and this person. What is the fate of this connection between pile 3 and the person on their mind? So we have solitude. There may be some time apart still in the future. So you guys may be, with the Five of Cups, missing each other. I'm not getting like a sad energy here with the Solitude card though. It's very peaceful and relaxing vibes. And with the Five of Cups, I can talk about someone who's grieving. So if someone's grieving, a lot of times they tend to be alone. That's a different energy than this with the Solitude. It's like this guy, both these guys are spending time in nature, which would be maybe very good for you and this person. But there's this energy of maybe enjoying alone time instead of just being lonely and sad alone. There's like a change in perspective there. And you have enlightenment with the round and round card. We were talking about like an expansion. So you have gained enlightenment within this connection because of this connection. And that can also talk about lessons in the future, karmic lessons that will continue in this connection, because we saw this come up in the past. So cycles repeating, there may be a cycle repeating in the future. And with enlightenment, there's a need to really take the lessons that you've learned and apply it. It's kind of like maturing in this connection and in love. Speaking of love, bottom of the deck energy is love. Yeah, there with the Ace of Cups and love showing up, there is a potential for love within this connection. Maybe not just love between the two of you, but learning, like loving to be by yourself, learning to love yourself. Maybe your person also needing to receive love. Learning to receive love here, working on self-love and focusing on the beauty and the blessings surrounding you. I love this card. Like it has such a happy energy to me also, and I love that it says love. Yes. So with that said, let's get some... Sorry guys, I had like a brain fart for a second. I was going to say something and I lost the thought, and I was trying to remember. And it's also very late here, and I'm tired. Let's get you some advice. So I would expect a reconnection with this person in the near future. And, you know, there is a potential for love between the two of you, but there's a need to really try to learn from the past cycles. So, like certain triggerings, certain ways that you may have reacted in the past, or this applies to both of you. Hopefully there has been some maturity and like some lessons learned that maybe this time around there will be like a better handling at challenges or facing the challenges together. Advice from my pile threes. So we have seek clarity. Embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. Advice for... So we have embrace solitude. You had solitude. That's crazy. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. So you may need to seek clarity and reflect in like solitude. If you guys are the type that distract yourselves or spend a lot of time with people, going out, staying busy, you're being guided to spend some like quiet time alone. To really go within, maybe going out into nature, a park, whatever it is, may be beneficial for you in order to gain clarity. There may be some of you or your people that don't like to be alone. And there's a need to learn to be comfortable with yourself and being by yourself. We have feather of hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises in an uplifting future. So that's a very positive sign. Some of you guys may be finding feathers, which I consider as signs from like angels and the divine. So some of you guys may be noticing like some synchronicities and signs being sent to you as like guidance excuse me, from the divine or the spirit. So pile 3, that is what I have for you. That's your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please hit the like button. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. To my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for continuing to support me. I do enjoy connecting with you guys in the comments. And thank you for the shares, the likes, and just being here. I appreciate you guys. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I post more readings like this. With that said, pile 3, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.